All right, we want to say good morning to Niall. Niall, good morning. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate it.
Good morning. Good all of it.
I need to ask you, with your success over the past couple of years, and then with these songs coming out, and the amazing response that you've had, how do you deal with the fans? So I'm going to explain to you what happened about 20 or 30 minutes ago. A couple of girls just walked into the building.
We have 3 layers of security here. You have a front door security.
Yep.
You have a front desk person. Then you have another layer of security.
They were just walking the halls looking for
Apparently
you.
they walked straight through the back door and there was no one there.
So
we missed that one.
Having all the success that you've had, what is the craziest plot that a fan has tried to execute to meet you?
This is perfect because it was in Boston. This is brilliant.
We're sneaky here.
I was actually, well, not Boston. Greensboro, am I right? That's right.
Greensboro, North Carolina?
No, not Greensboro.
Not even close.
No, what's the place? Foxborough.
Foxborough. Oh,
sorry.
at Gillette Stadium.
Sorry, that one.
That's where the
Sorry
Patriots
about
play.
the geography.
No, it's right down the road. It's okay.
Well, North Carolina's not so. We're backstage at the stadium, just about to go do the show, and I think my cousin and my friend had flown in, and we were going. I think Boston was the last show on the tour. I think we were going on vacation or something after that. And I walked into the dressing room, and there's these 2 girls there in like stadium, like uniforms.
Like they had like windbreakers on? From
I don't know. Like, you know, like if you worked in the stadium, what you would wear.
Oh, it says like staff on the back.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what it said, but they looked, and they were 15, 16. Mm-hmm. Straight away I walked in, and my cousin was there, and they were asking my cousin, did we need any more towels in the dressing room? And I was a bit like, hold on, there's something going on. And when I walked into the room, they looked around and started dancing and screaming in the middle of my dressing room and jumping up and down and screaming hysterically, blah, blah. So I didn't really know what to do, so I just walked out and got security. Was that the right thing to do?
Yeah, get security,
absolutely.
sure. When you have people dressed like they work at the venue
and then,
or in your dressing room.
It was scary that they even made it to the dressing room. That was the maddest part. That in that stadium, they knew where to go.
Did you actually need more towels?
Actually, no. There was about the funny thing was there was tables full of towels.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, so
they could not keep their calm, and then they asked you for something you already had.
No, they would. It turns out they obviously snuck in. They weren't working with the stadium at all.
Sure.
They stole the shirts from somewhere or made their own. Or
now, did they get thrown out?
I don't know if they got. I don't know. I just seen them leave. And
I'm guessing one of their parents probably worked there, and they, sell beer.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. People are sneaky.
Oh no, I'm guessing. Yeah.
No, people are sneaky.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's probably not that hard. You can just jump a fence or something like that. It's, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but they got into your dressing room though.
Yeah, that was.
Do you guys each get your
I was
own
just a bit
dressing
like, whoa, shocked.
You get your own dressing rooms there?
Yeah, in them big places. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to get the space.
I've been in one of those before. I sang the national anthem down there a couple of times, and the one time I did it for the Patriots, they actually give me a room with like food in it. I felt fancy for a minute.
That's great.
Did you get towels too?
I didn't get towels, and there was no one in there waiting for me.
Okay.
I heard that you live with your cousin. Is that true?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, we moved.
What are you doing?
We moved to London at the exact same time. He's 32.
Right.
We moved to London at the exact same time, but for completely different reasons.
I mean, I know why he moved in with you. I'm just curious.
I just said to him, I said, well, why don't we just move in together? Because he was living and we were seeing each other most days.
You sure it wasn't his idea in some way, shape, or form?
No, I actually said it to him, in fairness.
Are
he
you
said,
ever
you know
home
what, I'll stay
anyway?
for a couple of months.
Yeah.
He said, until we get sorted for the next place. And then 4.5 years later, we still live together.
Sounds like your mother-in-law.
Yes, my mother-in-law moved in for 90 days 2 years ago.
Congratulations on that. How's that going?
It's going swimmingly well. I'm moving out.
He's going to move into my house.
I bought a camper.
Are you looking for another room?
Right.
No, I'm all right.
How are things at your place?
It's all right. Well, I don't have a mother-in-law to move in yet.
Right.
So.
Well, how about I send my mother-in-law with you, and I'll stay here in Boston.
Okay, you can come then.
So, Niall, obviously, we'd love to ask you the question. When Ariana Grande calls and says, hey, can you be a part of my Manchester concert? Did she call you?
Yeah.
Did her people call you? How did that go down?
Yeah, I'm really good friends with Ariana, so she hit everyone up, I'd imagine. Well, she did me anyway, and I'm guessing it was a no-brainer from everyone.
Yeah.
If you're free, you're there.
Absolutely.
It's just obviously a terrible thing that happened, and the least we can do is turn up and sing a couple of songs and hopefully try and put a couple of smiles on some faces up there, because they're great people up that end of the world.
Has this changed the way your security runs?
I'd imagine so. When we go to do gigs, I can imagine it's going to have to intensify a little bit. But yeah, it shouldn't hinder people from coming to concerts, because that's what we don't want. You know,
Agreed.
We shouldn't have. That's why we're putting it on.
I just
That's
love
why
that she turned it
on.
around in like a week and said, "I'm going to do this."
Yeah.
And then we read the story, I think, yesterday morning, and it was, they say she's going to get some big names, but it's happening on Saturday, and we were like, "Who's going to come?" And then Karson sent us a text, and he's like, "You will not believe all these people," and Niall's one of them. So
yeah, it was amazing. She's. You know, she's...
What, she sent you a DM on Instagram? She text you? Like,
what is it?
Yeah, she texts me, yeah. So she's great, and she's done a great job pulling this together. And
that's awesome.
In such a short space of time, and it's letting people know that she's strong and powerful, and
awesome.
what she can do.
What are you rearranging in your schedule for this, or did you have some open time, or was that something that
I actually have some free time, so it was great.
Okay.
But, yeah. I'm
Just
glad. I'm sure there is artists that move some stuff, and in fairness, you would. Like,
absolutely.
You have to be there. You know, it's a no-brainer, really. So it was great.
All right, so
I'm
we're
looking
here.
forward to getting up there.
We're here with Niall, and I have to do this because if I don't ask this question, you know, my boss has put a lot of pressure on me. Okay.
Right.
See that guy in the red face in there? He's going to get mad at us.
Yeah. So we got to get web hits. I need clicks, and I like my job here, and I got to support my mother-in-law who lives with us.
Yeah.
So I need to know the name of the album and the release date, please.
You can absolutely know none of them because I don't know them. So you are fired.
And my mother-in-law is not moving out.
It's now the Kennedy and Salt Show.
Do you notice how they were right there to back me up, to help me out?
Always.
They've already renamed the show.
We've been waiting for you to get in a car accident for quite some time.
I've been positive for 5 years, dude. 5 years.
Did you? Let me ask you this question about, you know, being in the band, and when Zane left the band, is that when you guys started to have a conversation of, hey, maybe we should all start to branch off a little bit so that we don't break up this amazing thing that we have? That's like, hey, why don't we spread our wings a little bit? We've been doing this for a while. Let's do some of these other things.
No, we were touring. We were in the middle of touring. It was great.
Right.
So we were having so much fun, and then we kind of, after a while, we were just kind of said to ourselves, we were like, you know, this might be a good time for us to just kind of chill out for a second, and you know, and then slowly but surely end up back together. But like, it just felt like a right time. We did a lot of touring. It takes its toll at some stage, you know, on everyone from the crew to, you know, you end up getting tired and stuff like that.
Well, it's just too bad everybody hates the song, so
yeah. So,
I guess that's not going to work out for you.
When you guys were doing this, did you guys imagine that when you would set off on your own paths, that you would come out in completely... Oh my God, I almost said it. I was like going to be like 4 different directions.
Yeah.
No, which is a horrible pun. I'm sorry. But like, no, you have four distinct styles out there of music that has come out, and like it's amazing. I think it's awesome because it all sounds great.
Yeah, I don't know. It's when you listen to the One Direction stuff, because I know I can hear everyone's individual style within the songs. I know what everyone's into because we've written all the songs together, so we know our individual styles we brought to each song. So now it was no shock to me where everyone went.
Oh. So you already knew that. Okay.
Well, I knew where everyone was what kind of a route everyone was going to go down, because I spent every day with them and I've written songs with them before.
Yeah.
Did you ever sit around going, which one of us is going to be the Justin Timberlake of the band?
No. We kind of, you know, we all wanted to do.
We all knew it was you. We all knew it was going to be.
He's going to be the Niall Horan of the band.
Come on, exactly.
Okay, well, we want to say thank you for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Me.
I mean, your fans are super excited to see you here.
Do you want to go golfing with us later today?
If I had time, I'd be with
you're
boys.
in charge.
You know that, really?
Yeah.
Really?
You could tell them.
We
can go golfing.
Should we just sack this one?
We
off?
didn't want to do any of this. We just wanted to take you golfing.
No, that was our idea.
Yeah.
Like, Gary's like, I wanted him to.
Yeah, we're gonna go golfing, and he said,
TCC Boston.
Yes,
I was just going to fetch beer.
right.
She can drive.
I can drive the cart like a champ.
You can sing the national anthem on the tee box.
All right, a big round of applause for Niall. Oh, I interrupted his singing. I'm sorry. Keep going. What am I doing? I'm an idiot.
We gotta take our hats off.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, say can you see? And I don't know the rest.
Play ball.
Because it's not mine. It's not my national anthem. It's not mine.
No, that's good though.
Mine.
That's more than I could do, and it's my national anthem. Believe me.
And we stole theirs and made it one of ours.
Right.
So you know.
Fair enough.
Niall, thank
That's
you.
just
We
a different
appreciate it.
conversation.
It's true though.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great
Cheers,
job.
guys.